It's mid-November. Gone up into this high basin looking for bighorn sheep. I'm a couple miles in now, and I know that the sheep like to spend some time in this area this time of year, and so my goal is to get in here and photograph them while they're headbutting. And it's huge country. I mean, you got to have a good set of binoculars and be a little bit patient, but they're here. And on my way up I did spot some. There's some here out on this ridge. You can just barely see, I hope, just a few their ewes actually out on that little ridge, which is quite a ways away. But I'm going to a different place. I'm actually going to try and make my way up this rock cliff here to the top of this mountain, because I saw 3 really nice rams up there yesterday morning. They were book rams in that above 180, maybe even mid 190s, real heavy, broomed off. So anyhow, I'm headed up to photograph them, and it's cold. I'm prepared for the conditions here. In fact, I'm hearing some headbutting right now. I don't know where those sheep are, but I just heard the classic sound of ram horns coming together. And this valley is quite large, but the noise travels relatively well even with the snow on the ground. But let me just show you real quick what I've got basically here with me. I always bring a nice pack. This is a mountaineering pack, basically a small kind of mountaineering climbing pack. I don't use a camera pack. They just don't work well, and they're too bulky. On that pack you can see I've got some ice spikes they're made by kahtoola. For this time of year, you know, that'll work well. If I had much more snow, I'd be using their ice crampons, which they're AKC or aluminum, and they make a steel one, which are really nice. I got some trekking poles, some gaiters in case I run into some heavier snow. I've got some Gore-Tex wind pants. Inside the pack's my camera gear, Gore-Tex coat, extra layers, goggles, face mask, some water, and my binoculars are here around my chest. I don't know if you can get a shot of those. They're here, one of the most important pieces of my equipment. And then of course some really good boots. You gotta have some pretty good boots to make this happen. I recommend some good full shanked or 3/4 shanked sort of mountaineering style boots. It's rugged country. You don't want to be up here with hiking shoes on. So for now, that's kind of what it looks like, and I'll let you guys know more about the trip here as soon as I find out more. And I'm going to keep my eyes open for these rams I just heard button heads. I suspect they're somewhere in this basin. So check back with me in a few minutes and maybe we'll see some sheep. Bye. Well, here we are. I don't know if you can hear me with the wind, but we're up quite a bit higher now, and I'm looking down on sheep here. They're all ewes, and so far I haven't come across any rams yet. Looking like the weather's getting pretty bad now. I'm gonna have to turn back, I think, and before I go over the ridge here. And if you just take a look here, what's coming in on us, it's not looking too good. I don't want to get stranded up in a whiteout here. I'd never find the way out if I did. So this is part of the gig, I guess, when you're looking for big sheep. Weather has to be right, and the sheep have to be in the right places. I mean, clear down here, I passed up all these sheep down here on my way up because there was no rams there. So anyway, I'm headed back down the mountain. I think I was going to try to make it to this saddle and see if there was anything over there. Nice and blue sky there, but what's blowing in behind me is pretty ugly, and they're forecasting significant accumulations of snow tonight, this afternoon, and So I guess I'm gonna have to call her quits and probably try it again next year. I won't be able to make it back in here this year. It'll be too much snow. Anyway, beautiful place, big sheep country. Just awesome being up here. See ya. Well, I'm still coming out. I'm out of the wind, and you can see below now the storm kind of line there. You kind of take a look at that. I'm dropped below it now. It's still snowing here a little bit, but it's a lot nicer down below that ugly line there than it was. And if you look over there, it looks like it's kind of nice, huh? So I'm on my way out, and it's really hard to leave right now when I'm hearing these sheep banging heads up there, and knowing I can't get to them. They're too far, and I don't have enough time. And so anyway, that's the breaks. Headed out, and it's awesome. Let's go out here and see what we gotta see here. Oh, look at right here. Look at that. Unreal. Unreal. I just stepped out and look at this. One ram. Some ewes. Wow. Well, gonna have to go down and see how they're doing. I'm not gonna get any ram head button shots, but I might get some nice pictures of some bighorn sheep. Well, what a surprise. I thought I was over. I better go down and check it out. More to come. See ya. Here we got this sheep out here. A ram that come in here, but he's kind of skittish. He doesn't want to really come over here and play. But take a look at where he's at. I mean, come on. Look at that. Hoo-wee. It's a beautiful sheep. He's standing out on that rock, trying to listen for other sheep that are head-butting. And they'll do that, and when they figure out where those other sheep are, he'll just take off, and even if it takes him half an hour to get there, he'll run straight over there. He may stick around here, try to figure out what's going on with these ewes, but he may just take off. So anyway, enjoy. Oh, looks like we're getting out of here just in time. It's kicking up. But you hate to leave.